Like they're always reaching hands out, and that's it.
Yeah,
and
they're always reaching hands out, but the guy never grabs the girl's crotch. I'm like,
he never said grab the girl's crotch, okay?
no, it does. Yeah, the quote actually says like.
Let's pull it up.
Okay, give me a second. I'll bring it up Discord. But it's just like, wow, that's a jump. Tomino. Like, I don't think the girl would let you do that on the first date. All right. I think you need to step back just a little bit, son. Okay, so let's see. I can find it. No, it's okay. Here it is.
Man, I keep getting hit with the lasers. All right.
But it's just funny having him lecture Makoto Shinkai when, like, it's not like he does hentai, okay? He's had intimate moments, and he's done kisses and stuff like that, but, I would actually say Tomino has more of a reputation of not putting the leads together than putting them together.
Yeah, really.
Okay, so, here's the quote. Stories about a boy and a girl who are always stretching out their hands towards each other. And then he also said, and yet the boy's hand never reaches the girl's crotch.
She really said that?
He really said that?
Oh, wow.
You missed this.
Oh, wow. I totally didn't realize he actually said that.
I'm like, whoa, Tomino. Whoa.
Dude, okay. I mean, well, you know, look, let me get into something, because we were talking about like citrus like the other week. You know, we're kind of like talking about, you know, raunchy anime a bit, and
okay. Well, we
I'll have to put this.
So we'll get into this.
Gotta put this on hold.
And now he's pissed. Oh.
Vegas. I mean, Skeith is out of control.
Unit 1 has gone mad.
Yeah, it is. It's.
Stop it. No. Stop this.
Get over here.
No. Please stop. That's enough. I told you to stop it.
Skeith? Skeith, I think he's dead.
Stop. All right. That's enough already. Now stop.
But Haseo...
Kuhn! Are you all right? I...
Is this what you were aiming for?
No! Please! I never meant to! No! This isn't what was supposed to happen!
Do you understand now? Avatars amplify the dark side of our hearts. That is not something that can easily be overcome.
Then what?
You should always be prepared to lose something that is precious to you.
Be prepared to lose something?
And be prepared to protect something precious to you.
Bye, Kuhn. I think I know who the next coma patient is.
Stop. Please stop it. Kuhn! Run!
guess I was never really prepared for this kind of thing.
Please! Just go!
I'm sorry, but this was the only way I could think of.
お前は死んでる。
Please don't. Stop, stop, stop,
Hideo Kojima powers activate!
stop, 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 stop!
Stop it, Sasuke. We got it. Congratulations. You are a dick. That was heavy.
Kuhn, I...
What? What's wrong, Haseo? That expression isn't like you.
Kuhn?
You used the ability of propagation, didn't you?
Yep, my avatar's a good boy, huh?
Propagation?
Yes. It's Kuhn's avatar's special ability. When it's used, it has the power to propagate all kinds of data. You propagated your own data to make up for what Haseo drained. Isn't that right, Kuhn?
Wow, it sounds like she's got a smoking habit
That's
now.
exactly right. I knew you'd get it, Pi.
You idiot. Why'd you take everything on yourself? You could have become one of the lost ones!
I know. Idiots can only think of idiotic ideas.
Why you?
Stop! That's quite enough lecturing. Now then, let me speak.
Huh?
I give up. You win.
You give up? That's the match!
That's a little anticlimactic.
Hey, now, I did pretty good out there, didn't I? You think you can be a little nicer to me?
Just do whatever you want.
Come on, Pi. You see, Haseo? It's just as I told you, right? Winning isn't everything.
Except the Sasuke.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just don't make the same mistake again, okay?
Kid,
And Terrace.
get it now?
Yeah. You were right. I wasn't even able to control my own power.
As long as you understand. Though you surprised me, kid.
If you know them, then you must have known about the avatars.
I was hired to do a job. I don't know anything about any avatars. Even if I did, it wouldn't change what I had to teach. It's no good anymore when the user becomes the used.
Yeah.
Anyway, kid, you're the victor. Make sure that you put on a championship fight worthy of my disciple.
So Kuhn paid
I
Antares?
told you, I'm not your disciple.
I don't think he paid him really, but
Okay.
The team that conquered this tournament is none other than first-time contender, Team Haseo! This team is famous for their come-from-behind victories, and have gained the right to challenge the Emperor in the title match. I'm afraid it turned out to be a disappointing loss for Team Kuhn. Why do you think they lost?
So it ate the Magus. Well, it would seem there's time. to rethink his future assignment.
Huh? Mr. Yada?
That was abrupt.
Yep.
I don't think he's getting paid after that.
Phase 3 update. We've got mail.
All right, so we're going to check our mail.
Yep. Entrance. I have something I wish to tell you regarding entrance. Come to Raven's at home.
Yada's calling me. Guess I'll check out Raven's at home.
Pyrrhus the Third!
No! No!
Things like the appearance of monsters outside the parameters of the game, glimpses of characters in places where they shouldn't be, a famous PKKer suddenly being reduced to level 1, those kinds of rumors. I was unable to pin down his tracks even with the sign he left at the morgue burrow. Haseo, do you know something about Triage? This doesn't involve you. Just call off your investigation, or what are you talking about pinning down his tracks? Who was it that fell asleep at the morgue burrow anyway? Hell, you were actually snoring! Ha 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 ha! Go send that.
But yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's be mean with Hero.
Come on.
Go ahead, man.
Okay, come on, you should be nice to girls, lol. Next up is title match against Entrance. I still can't quite believe it, but as long as you're with us, I think we can really win. I think the feelings, again, let's do our best. Gobby. Exactly what he looks like. He's impossible to judge, but the charisma is what got him 5,000 members, is the real deal. Even Bordel's nothing but a domestic kitty in front of him. I know a lot's happened in the tournament, but I still hope we can work well together. After all, Ida's problem is neither you nor I can avoid, even if we wanted to. Oh, if you have time, I'd appreciate if you can look after Syllabus and the others. Oops. Oh, I still gotta...
Yep.
Zelkova. Master Zelkova is the son of our guild. He'll talk to anybody without discrimination or bias whatsoever. Moon Tree exists because of him and Sagaki. It's so hard to believe that we only have the title match left in the Demon Palace tournament.
Natalie ruined it. Ruined it? I'm leaving. No, we're back. We're back.
We're back.
Okay, I just thought we were gonna get a bunch of new assignments.
Yada's calling me. Need to go to.
Well, we're gonna.
Well, let's see what Yada has to, or I'm sorry, Steve Bloom has to say.
Steve Bloom.
We're not calling him Yada. We're calling him Steve Bloom.
He's Steve Bloom.
He is just Steve Bloom to us. So anyway, you had a thought, and I wanted to let you finish it
Sure.
on the Yuri stuff that we were talking about last time.
Yeah, so I didn't mind Citrus that much. I didn't mind that it could all be a little bit raunchy, but I ultimately dropped it because it's like at the same time I could tell the relationship wasn't going to go beyond the, well, just beyond the initial falling in love stage. And
Yeah.
I'll admit, a lot of anime do have this problem. A lot of romance anime, even good ones, do.
What, they don't go past the initial falling in love?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. There are only a few anime that I can think of off the top of my head that actually have lasting relationships. And even have those relationships go through.
This is something Marta and I were actually talking about a while ago, long before the story came up, by the way. Marta made this comment, and I thought really resonated with me, that she's like, oh, you know, a lot of anime romances, kind of the relationship is more like the goal instead of just the journey itself. And yeah, I guess that is kind of true.
I can kind of get that, but I mean, the only thing I would dispute on that is that, you know, sex is great and all, but and I get it that it's the end goal, or the end goal of a relationship, but having it happen so fast in the case of some of these, like Citrus, or Citrus didn't go that far, but
No.
like with Scum's Wish, I actually think in a lot of cases Scum's Wish is the perfect example, if you look at it, of why you shouldn't go to sex out.
Yeah.
Because I didn't watch the entire series through, but from what people have told me who have watched the end, like, everybody's life gets ruined.
Pretty much.
Roughly.
I mean, that's the point the show's trying to get at, but it's not doing it very well. It's trying to show that these characters are in unhealthy relationships with each other, and they're using sex to quell their own emotional problems.
It disappoints me that I guess the end of the series doesn't eventually put them in healthy relationships, but, I mean, there's at least something that people can walk out with out of that anime, is that, you know, unfortunately, a lot of these people are horrible people at that point in their lives, and they're getting into unhealthy relationships.
Shut up!
Now, you two.
You're too easy on him.
Maybe the problem is you're just too hard on him.
What'd you say?
Who, me? Not a single thing.
Oh, Johnny. You never stand up to anybody.
Party in the future, even if it is outside of GU assignments.
Yeah, I agree with Kuhn. I wouldn't mind joining your party, even if it was outside of a mission. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm only going because I don't know what you might do unattended.
You've got a crush.
I'm not inviting a hag.
Master Yada is waiting for us at the Serpent of Lore. It would be rude to keep him waiting.
Well, they're a hag with full like their late 20s.
And how old is Haseo again?
I can't remember exactly. He's just in his teens.
Tournament, as
But
part
she's
of an
active.
assignment I gave him for GU.
Yeah, that's what he said.
As you have defeated him and will fight in the title match of the tournament, I expect you to take over his assignment.
Oh? I didn't hear about that.
If I recall correctly, you are indebted to Kuhn, am I right?
Fine. So, what do I have to do?
Go have a talk with him.
Talk?
Endrance is a player with many mysteries. His past, his abilities as an epitaph user, and his connection with Ida are all unknown. There is a limit to what can be investigated in the system logs. That is why I want you to go investigate for me.
You want me to interrogate him? Do you really think he'll just sing like a canary?
Yeah, that's kind of my thought.
Even if he does, there's no guarantee what he says is true.
I will determine what is true. Endrance is apathetic. He uses a very languid playing style.
Languid?
The time Endrance spends online is unnaturally long. Yet at the same time, he shows little interest in either battles or chatting.
So, he's a loner.
In fact, the only place that Endrance seems to be partial to and interacts with other players is in the arena. In other words, if there was a chance to ascertain what Endrance's true intentions were.
It would be in the arena.
Yes, that is what I believe.
I'll do what I can. I've got things to say to him anyway. In return, I want Tri-Edge.
Of course, I know.
So basically what we can take from this conversation is they are fighters and therefore can only communicate with their fists.
Pretty much.
Yep,
We've
there you
got
go.
mail.
And here's the thing too, like what we're talking about with relationships. That's kind of the problem with Blue Gender as well, is that you're talking about the society that's being built is not in anything that's any kind of a relationship that's going to last. So at that point, the fact that at the end of the anime, when Yuji and Marlene kind of end up together in a healthy relationship, that's kind of actually a really cool moment. So yeah, that kind of kind of goes down what we were talking about originally, and now we don't feel like just creepy guys.
I know.
that only watch things for sex.
A fight with Endrance. Guess I'll register.
Actually, we won't register yet. We're probably still too underleveled here. We were kind of actually under par for Kuhn, so we'll take some time to do some questing.